Minecraft survival let's play. I think so. I'm gonna start today's episode off by enchanting a diamond shovel and just efficiency 4. That's not the best, but it'll be fine for shovel. So if I pop that away, then chuck these in here. So I'm going to finish off the final sort of side of the villager sort of building. I've worked a bit on this since the last episode, and in here there is a turtle egg, I think, yeah. So that's just to keep them safe from zombies trying to sort of trample on them. But I'm wondering, how did I do this corner? Because I'll do that the same. Okay, just like that. So I want to bring these back then. So if I take out all of this, I just put this in to stop baby villagers sort of running like out, because I've got boats there to capture them, so they would sort of eventually end up running into them. So if I just do that, we've got to, how does that look then? If I fill the top in here, I think that'll look alright. I think I'll move the pillars here, then have some more sort of equally sized ones will end up looking better, because I won't be seeing this from the inside. Oh, not the water. So how does that look then? If I go back over here, definitely. So I'll just fill in these concrete blocks. Then I want to grab this concrete powder and just fill it all the way along the top. And like so, then I can just put water here and let that do its job. Okay, so now if I come outside and then have a look, is that any better? Now with, like, just with the concrete in, yeah, I'm definitely gonna go for that. Okay, I think I'll fill in what I can of the floor now too. Alright, I'll pick up all of these boats for now, because I don't think that they're breeding. And if I chuck all of this in here, Okay, so I'm gonna want quite a lot more concrete to fill it all in, but this is starting to look quite nice, I would say. So I've got a sort of decent population of villagers going, and I'm also going to chuck these guys some like potatoes, so then they have something they can like use to breed. So if I go back here, what have I got food wise I could give them? I think I'll give them the bread and the potatoes, just because that's a quite nice food source that like they'll actually accept. So if I just chuck all this down, they should pick it all up. Yeah, they will use that to keep breeding. Just move these boats back in. So they're already starting, so they're going to be breeding loads. Now I'm thinking of putting a giant sort of overhang there, but yeah. So between the last episode, I obviously extended the back of this a lot and cleared out the sort of 1 block higher bit of like layer of dirt, and then I also came up here and made a sort of secret sugarcane farm. So that'll just feed into this chest here. So that's how I'll end up sort of locking trades in. And I'm pretty sure that is a unexplored cave, so I want to explore that at some point. And yeah, at some point I'm also gonna make a sort of ocean base, I reckon, with like a mob spawner on top or something like that. But I've taken all of the workstations and that out of the enchanting room, and all of the ones out of here, just because I found that villagers kept sort of locking into them when I don't really want that to happen. But I spent quite a lot of emeralds sort of upgrading quite a lot of these guys, and I have some pretty nice enchantments in some of these guys. So yeah, that guy's Aqua Infinity, got protection 4, very cheap, and then feather falling 3 for quite cheap. This guy's efficiency 5 for not too expensive, and then feather falling 4. I am sort of starting to build up quite a nice population of villagers, and I've also cleared out a lot of the forest just to get resources sort of like up and running. So the 2 farmers that I have for breeding, I have also brought up to master, so I can get a stack of melon and then convert it to 16 emeralds just by coming over here, buying 4 off this guy and then 4 off this guy. Then we come over into here and do the same with both of these guys. If I can reach him. Here we are. So then the melon's gone, and I have another quarter stack of emeralds, which is nice. So we've got 2 baby villagers already. Okay, pop this guy in a boat, and they're making another. Okay, that is nice. Could have sworn I just saw this guy glow. Weird. Anyway, is that a 3rd one already? Sheesh. Right, I'm gonna need a lot more. Well, not a lot more, but some more wood just to block these guys in. But what I've been doing sort of off camera is moving these guys into new spaces. Right, I am gonna grab a new boat and pop this guy in it, but I want these guys to sort of grow up before I can do anything. But I'm getting a lot of baby villagers very quickly, which is quite nice. So if I also throw these guys this bread that I picked up by accident, I'm going to want to wait until they have sort of grown up. But I can also trade eggs. So if I just grab these, I can also trade these for emeralds with the farmers, which is like a sort of extra way of income, which is nice. So I'm storing all the emeralds in here because this will be sort of where I want them, like, more. And then this is sort of my food storage chest, and this is what they, like, where I'm sort of earning emeralds. So by now I can probably grab another stack of melon, and build up more emeralds. So I think I'm gonna make a automatic melon farm now, just because it's quite helpful. Right, if I give you this, can I sort of throw all this bread in there too? Yep. Okay, so I think, oh, I don't know where to put it really, that's the thing, but I'm gonna need a piston. I'm also going to want an observer. So I'll come into the nether, and this is where I'm storing all of my sort of nether themed items. So I'm going to want 1 nether quartz, pop back through. Then I think I'll just need some redstone and to sort of craft up this observer. So if I take all of this, so first of all I'll make the observer, which is quite simple. Then will 3 redstone be enough? I'll be able to see just by putting this down. So it'll be like that. Then I'll want 2 redstone and a repeater. So I think I will need more redstone to make a repeater. So if I can remember, it's 2 redstone torches, then some smooth stone or smooth stone slabs, So is that it? No. What about the slabs then? No, right. I think I'm gonna have to research that because I'm not sure what the recipe is off the top of my head. So, oh, it's just normal stone and then redstone in the middle. I think this is saying, yeah, there we go. So the only thing now is I'm wondering where I should put it. Well, I want a piece of dirt. I've got water for it. What else will I want? I want a hopper and a double chest. Oh. So break down this. And I'll put that in there. So I think that this should be everything so far. Right, I'm also going to want a bit of melon and a hoe for the dirt. So I'm going to I'll put it up here with the sugarcane farm. And this can be my sort of farming area. I want to fill that in, but I'm going to put it over back in the corner here. Right, so it's piston facing there, observer facing there, then the repeater goes into the piston, 2 redstone like that, so the current goes through. The dirt goes here. I'm going to need another bit. I can just grab this bit. It's fine. So this bit is what the melon grows on. So I'm going to want to put the water back there, because that will just speed it up. Then you go into seeds and go there. And I also want to put something here. So if I go back and grab the rest of the stone, which was, yeah, here we go. So I can fill the, sort of the area around this in, and it will force the drops to go into the thingy. So if I just pop that there, then do this, and I'm gonna need more stone. So have I got any? Because I think I will have to smelt some. Yeah, so if I just grab a stack here, then chuck it in here. Oh, take out that. I'll turn this down into blocks just to store it, so then I can store sort of more. So let's chuck these emeralds down here. And how many have I got? Got 6 so far. That is quite a good amount. So let's just sleep through the night, Come on. It really annoys me how villagers can sort of sleep before you, because then I always think that I should be able. I can't. So there we go. Right. So if I, here we are, sleep through that, then I can pop this cobblestone there. So let's go put in the hopper and double chest to collect all of the drops. So I'm gonna want it to go here. So what? Double chest like so, and then hopper facing into the double chest from when it all breaks. And then I will, when some more stone has smelted, I'm going to fill all of that area in. So if I grab this for now and sort of go around and place all of that in where I want it to go. So I'm gonna want some here. I'm also going to want to mine out all of this diorite because I hate the block. And then one can go here. Actually no, one can't go there because there needs to be light. Can I do this? And that should give it light. Okay, so that should all be alright to grow now. So if I have any bones, I can sort of bone meal that up. Oh no, there's just the one. So I'm not going to break that down. I'd completely forgotten about those books. Okay, so I'm gonna grab some more melon up and all of these pumpkins to trade, just because, well, you know, it's pretty much 3 emeralds, which is nice, and I'm going to need a new axe, melons and such. So if I do this and then I move this over to here. Alright, I have more cobble. I don't want that on me. So let's just chuck that. Plow through these melons, then I'll have a whole bunch more that I can use to trade with the villagers. And then I also want to grab these potatoes because I'll be able to sort of use these to make the villagers breed, which is lovely, as then I can sort of get more enchantments. So I'll also be able to sell a whole bunch of the carrots and this wheat, because one of the like sort of farmer villages that I have that I'm using for the breeding, so if I chuck these seeds away, right, okay, so which one of you guys buys wheat? Right, chuck all the bread in here too. So you will buy the wheat. Right, these boats are starting to annoy me a little. Oh, so level 30. I may as well go and check. Oh, I should have checked those emeralds. Oh well. I may as well. Oh, I may as well go and check the enchant sort of table, because I could get a nice enchantment for like my sword or something like that. Alright, anyway, I'll give these guys the bread, because then they'll probably have enough to breed. Anyway, so if I grab all of this, I may as well grab the lapis in case I do see anything that I like. So, what have we got on the chest plate? Protection 4. That is quite tempting. Protection 4 on the boots. I think I'm going to wait for Depth Strider for the boots, because... Alright, yeah, so I'm going to go with the Protection 4 chest plate. Just Protection 4 on its own. That's not the best, but it's not the worst too, I guess. Alright, anyway, so is that door staying open? That is, okay. So if I... Alright, hang on. Can I organise this a bit better? There. And then... So stuff that's waiting to be enchanted is going in this chest for the time being, purely because I don't want to be sort of putting the barrel down, because then that could cause people to pick up a profession, and I don't want them to have some professions. Anyway, so have any of these guys grown up yet? No. Alright. So if those guys aren't growing up, alright, so let's go fill my bucket up with water anyway, just because I like having a bucket full of water. And I'm chucking the diorite into the cactus purely because I hate diorite. But if I come over here and check on the turtle egg, still not doing anything. It might be the case that I need it to, well, I mean, it needs to have more space. I swear that guy's price has dropped. But looting 1 for 6 emeralds, that would only cost me 24, I think, to get looting 3, which is nice. Aqua Infinity for 9, I'll put on the helmet, and then Protection 4 for 16 is insanely cheap. Efficiency 5 for 43 isn't the best, and then 22 for feather falling isn't either. So if I grab a bed and a lectern, and let's do this guy just because he's in a bed on his, or in a boat on his own, I mean, so it should be simpler. So what I tend to do is bring this guy right up to the bed and then do a sort of 2 high wall like so, just so that he can't sort of get out. And if I hop in, and I'll just take this out so I've got some space to move around him. I really do not want to hit some. Right, so if I pop in this, then he can't escape from the side. So now I can fill the top in here, and then the bottom I won't fill in yet, so I can sort of just mess around with him and the lectern. So I'll just show you guys how I sort of villagers trade to what I want. Then I think I will end the episode here, because I don't want episodes to sort of drag on and become too long. So what I tend to do is just stand here, placing the lectern, check the trade. If I don't like it, which in like Bane of Arthropods 4 for almost a stack of emeralds is absolutely horrific trade, but I just go through like this till this guy gets a trade that I'm happy with. So say I saw mending, then I just fill in the blocks to make it like symmetrical with the rest, and yeah, so just end up doing this and then sort of repeating the process like that. That is an absolutely insane trade. Mending for 6 emeralds. Like, I want this guy to stay, definitely. Right, I am going to go and grab some paper, just because I really want that guy to stay. Mending for 6 emeralds is an absolutely insane price. Right, so if I just grab all of this sugarcane, then come over here, because I have crafting tables here, so I can convert it into paper, just because I really want this guy to not die or anything. So I don't think that I'll be able to get that for any cheaper. Right, let's do that. So he should be locked in now and not doing anything. So I'm really happy about that, and I think that is a great place to end the episode there. So if I just chuck this guy in a boat, look, there we are. So I think I'm gonna call it quits here. Or actually, the stone will have done. So I'll just fill in a bit more of the melon farm, then I will end the episode there. So I'm extremely happy about that mending trade for such like a good price. Yeah, I'm gonna want to sterify some, or yeah, I want to sterify it just so it can sort of hide the hopper and all of that. So if I just come over here and then put the, what's it called, stone cutter, yeah. So if I put the stone cutter down here for a while, let's see, a villager has picked it up, which I don't want to happen, well not yet anyway, till I've finished with the sort of librarian villagers, then I'll start doing other ones. But if I do that, there we are, it's hidden, and I can still sort of get at the chest, which is very nice indeed. So if I just make that like so, I think that looks alright. So yeah, I'm going to end the episode here. I hope you guys enjoyed, and please like and consider subscribing. So bye guys.